What's good, y'all? It's your boy RAZ. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in here. And I got, the Road to Glory part one and everything of Gridiron Woes. This is Kamari Patterson. Kamari Patterson, he is a five-star recruit, and we'll be following his career pretty much and see how he deals with everything. So he comes from Chicago Heights. Now, it's not just Kamari all by himself. It's him and his twin brother, Lennox, and they both live with their mom. Now they ended up, growing up around that lifestyle where it's kind of flashy and everything's just all over the place, and they ended up getting into some trouble. Now, with their trouble, they were always trying to make sure that they found a way out of it. But this particular night, they ended up running into a coach. Now, this coach, he goes by the name of Tavari Jones. He is, well known throughout the streets and, well known in the schools. Like, he's known throughout the community. And he's running this, this boys and girls club with a football team. And he tells both of them, for y'all to stay out of trouble, I want both of y'all to, just kind of play ball. And so basically they end up being real focused on their studies, going through high school and everything. And my boy Lennox, he was, a four-star receiver, ended up doing his thing. They both ended up getting offered to go to Coastal Carolina, but Kamari had ended up seeing that they weren't going to give him playing time, so he decommitted and went to Eastern. And, with going to Eastern, it has its good things and its bad things, but mainly we're going to talk about what type of player Kamari is. He's a man-to-man corner, he likes to come down, and play in the box, smack things, so he's able to also set plays up like this right here, and he'll sit there and kind of, see what tendencies his receivers have and kind of wait patiently to see what his next move is. Now, this is just high school footage, like by no means this is how it is, with him playing ball or playing ball at college level. Now, Kamari had ended up getting into it with his brother. They were getting into it because of his decision. And basically it was because he wanted to, try and make sure they were all together. But Kamari was like, nah, man, like I ain't got no time for this. I need to do something on my own. I need to find my own way and, get my play time, get my NIL deals. Like I want to make sure I set mom up, you know what I'm saying? And so with him, he ended up, feeling a way where I have no other option. And this literally could be my ticket out of here and going to the league and making sure everybody's straight versus Lennox. Lennox, he really wanted to be with his brother and, not live in his shadow, but like be able to be dynamic together. But at the same time, what really broke his heart was the fact that, Kamara was just pretty much like, man, like I ain't finna do what it is that you're talking about. Like I'm trying to be my own man. So now he's struggling to figure that out on his own with him and his journey in Coastal Carolina. Now the thing about that is I'm gonna have a separate video for that, and I'm gonna be able to, probably get everything situated. But furthermore, let's get into, the creation of Kamari on NCAA. Now, for those of y'all, that's watching everything, just kind of, seeing everything that's going on, it's your first time watching. I want to say, first of all, welcome to the channel and everything. Also, I want to know in the comments, what's your favorite college football team? And another thing is, like, I have some questions. Like, if you guys want to give me any tips or anything like that, like, it's, like, you're more than welcome to. Like, I'm open to learning, anything like that, because, this is, like, my first road to glory, like, in 11 years, honestly. But, as you can see, I got him all set up. He's a 75 overall and everything. But, the thing about that is, like, this game is just utter insanity, man. Like, just go ahead and drop a like in the comments for me, because college football back, man. You know what I'm saying? We back in this up, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the little ins and outs of everything. This is you getting your text messages, things like that. But main thing that I ended up, figuring out was trying to go to a school that I know that I can play at. Like, that was probably the toughest thing when I first got the game. Like, because I really wanted to go to Coastal, but I saw that I wouldn't get playing time. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Eastern Carolina. They got cool uniforms. They tough. Like, I probably ended up you know, not disclosing nothing too crazy, but I may or may not have a dynasty or you know what I'm saying, a team builder set up and everything. Just keep y'all eyes peeled for that. And you know what I'm saying, go follow some of my other channels. J37 on Snap, RozJ2003 on TikTok and Instagram. But other than that, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna continue to let y'all look through everything, kind of see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying, you see here, I'm all committed, you know what I'm saying? I'm set up to go to ECU and everything. So right now we just, you know, we chilling, figuring everything out. And, you know, I'm going through all the normal, you know, intricacies of every menu there is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. I got a little bit of coach trust. I'm like right behind the corner, at least while I'm starting out. And then, you know, it's sending me more text and everything. But if y'all want to go ahead and you know skip to the gameplay, y'all can go ahead. That's fine. But if y'all along for the ride, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all get back chips, you know, some snacks, something to drink, or even if you got a meal, just go ahead and you know what I'm saying, show love. Now this first game, I thought I was gonna get some type of playing time reps yet. Man, shoot. Low key, it was ridiculous. I got in that game and I like not even gonna lie, like did not play a lick, bro. Like I'm sitting there like, bro, are you serious? Like more importantly, it was just so cool to like be like, yo, like I'm playing college football right now. Like so many people are watching, you know what I'm saying, other videos, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like digesting as much as y'all want. But right now I'm gonna show y'all, you know, the little position battle I had to do. As you can see, I got that tackle right there. And then got, you know what I'm saying, the hit stick, boom, you know what I mean? But like man, it's insane. Like and there go another one right there. Like just the fluidity of everything. Like this is it's crazy, bro. Like and then there's so much like another thing that's on my mind. It's so much like going on. Like so many teams, you know, so many different like situations. As you can see, I kind of, you know, whipped it right there. Bit off more I can chew. You know, barely got the tackle right there. But like, yeah, man, like this is like, you know what I'm saying, insane. You know what I'm saying? You finna bounce to the outside. And of course, since I ain't fast enough, you know what I'm saying, I'm a whiff it. But you know what I'm saying? I got clean a little bit of coach trust. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and meet y'all. Yeah, I'm officially, you know, welcomed into everything. You know, got more text messages and everything. One thing that I say is probably difficult about this mode is just basically trying to manage everything. Like it's way different than what 14 was. Like I mean, I know we're basing off of a 11-year-old game, but like man, when I tell you it was tough, like I mean tough trying to figure out how I was gonna like you know maneuver everything. Like sometimes you gotta put more in academics so when you're ready for the exam, or like when you're training, like you gotta really like scale that thing back when it comes to health. Like it's just utter insanity. Like man, like just the sheer like amount of like stress and like hype, excitement that's going through my body was like insane. And then I get in the game, didn't see no PT. You know what I'm saying? Went from cutscene to cutscene. Like they for real just sat there and said, you know what? You don't get to see the field today. Not today. And look at the drip, bro. I was dripping that game, man. They hold me. But you know what I'm saying? As you can see, we ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting the dub, of course. 1-0 in the season right now. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it was just like,
trying to make the plays
well, there was a
necessary
lot
to win
going
this
on.
game.
I seen everybody like how they,
That's what
doing
practice is
their little
for.
skits and things like that. But I mean, for me, I wanna be as responsive as possible to my like community, like to anybody that's out there watching. Like, I want to know what it is that y'all want me to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get ready for this position battle. Got to get at least 2 out of the 3 done. But I mean, the thing is, it's like another difficult thing is like trying to strafe. Like, I need to know how to like stay patient and strafe. But I just want to know like if I'm doing something wrong, if I'm getting too eager for the hit stick. Like let me know, y'all, because like clearly you see I'm missing tackles. You know what I'm saying? And then hold up real quick and pause real quick. I had something that I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to cut anything yet either, but go ahead and like give me some tips and pointers on like how to like edit things like this out because I'm still kind of struggling with that. As you see, I get right back to it. You miss another tackle, and then you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna line up, get ready for this reaction test. Which this is probably like the easiest drill. Like there's no way about it. Like like for real, when I say like this drill was like a piece of cake, especially compared to the DB battle. Like if you don't have your quickness up, if you don't have some of those physical traits or abilities, you're screwed. You're done in. Like you're done so. You're cooked with a capital K, bro. Like dead serious. But as you can see, I'm getting in and out of my breaks pretty well and everything. But we're gonna go ahead and just show you how it is out here. In East Carolina streets. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody getting real gritty out here. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, it's pretty smooth, bro. Like for real. Well, instead, I'm gonna get a little bit more in depth in Amari's situation. He came from, what I'm saying, not only these terrible like conditions, like him and his brother were lookouts, and so with them being lookouts, they had to make sure that no police was watching them or no, what I'm saying, that nobody was really like trying to hawk them down and stuff like that. And they was getting like a little money here and there. And of course, with their mom working 2 jobs, that she was like, I mean, all money that comes in here is good money. Just make sure y'all don't get caught or y'all don't get killed. But for Kamari, it was like that's what turned him into the hustler that he is. That's why he's such an aggressive type player. Because being the older one, he saw everything. He saw how his parents, what I'm saying, how their situation ended up, which his dad ended up leaving, his mom going to California, and what I'm saying, Lennox, he was, what I'm saying, seeing the same thing, but they both took it differently. So with both of them, it was more of like opposites. So for Kamari's case, he was real shook up about everything. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, he got the position battle 1. It's cornerback 2 on the depth chart. I'm gonna get into what I'm saying, us playing Old Dominion. Another thing is these unis, like for all of these teams, unis are tough, bro. Like crazy, man. Like, bro. And like words can't even describe it, honestly. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this intro and everything.
Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and close to a full house here as fans are eagerly anticipating this clash we have in store. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David.
Yeah, that boy, 78 overall in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? They subbed me in around, second quarter. This is supposed to be something a little smooth after this timeout. As you can see, things did not go as planned at all. Like this camera, like trying to bait or like do anything is difficult with this camera. Like I'm wondering if EA should switch the camera to how it looks like a little bit of madness, a bit more zoomed out. You know what I'm saying? First play, first little series, it was pretty decent. And then lining up, just kind of getting my bearings on everything. Cause it's like my first game, so I'm like trying to make sure I'm not too rusty. Like I played 24, like man, 24. You know, it's pretty alright. You know, trying to figure everything out, trying to see like what different coverages to disguise, things like that. Like it's so much more intricate than what it really is. But to kind of go back to what I was talking about when it comes to how Kamari was feeling on everything, he had pretty much internalized that and made that his interview. Like, so all of this pent up aggression, all of this anger, like the way that he plays the game of football is due to how many people had doubted him or said that they wanted to, they wanted to plot on him and basically try and rule him bogus. But the thing is, when it came from like him playing football with Tavari Jones, coach and everything, that coach had ended up kind of showing him that there's a different way of life to everything, and he was respected in that, he was protected from everything that was going on, and that he was a staple in that community to like make sure that both of these boys were getting to school on time, making sure that everything was straight for him. They wouldn't have to take the bus, things like that. As you see, I'm getting torched. I'll still get back to the tackle. So it's just like with Kamari, he wants to make it to the NFL. It's just a matter of like where he's willing to go and how far he's willing to go for it. Now, Lennox, he's a little bit too chill, He's a little bit more laid back. But as everything starts unfolding and as everything starts growing more and more, like you can see that he's going to do nothing besides mature more and more as a player and as a man throughout each step of his journey. And so like right now it's just more, as you can see, we doing our thing. But what I'm saying, we're gonna get the win, of course. It's just one of those W's, man. We ate one, what I'm saying? So I'm gonna catch y'all later though, man. Make sure that you check my channel for everything else.
That's 2 in a row.
Show love,
If they
y'all.
win the next one.